Hello, you're listening to Hugo Talks. So there's a lot of talk about this guy from Insulate Britain walking out on a GMB interview. And once again, it's all theatre. It's a show. It's a show within a show. I mean, this is, after all, when it comes to the mainstream media, this is fake Britain. It's not great Britain, it's fake Britain. So, to recap, Insulate Britain have been blocking the M25, causing massive traffic jams because they say they are demanding the government perform a comprehensive retrofit of all UK homes to insulate the homes of the poorest people. Which of course everyone in the media agrees with, of course, including Richard Madeley in the GMB interview. He made a big deal out of saying, I agree with what you're saying, yeah? All of this crap is in order to fit in with the Great Reset, the Green Deal, and everything else that's going on. This is all crap, fake crap, okay? You can already tell the duplicity involved from the start because this is Extinction Rebellion, okay? This is the billionaire-funded protest group that go out and protest for policies that the governments around the world want to bring in and are bringing in to the detriment of the public. These are the same people who want your pets gone because too much carbon coming out of them. These are the people who want climate lockdowns, which the World Economic Forum want and the UN want. These are the people who walk around slowly, all dressed up in red, looking like something out of a satanic movie. And Insulate Britain, well, they admit it on their website. They say, we're an offshoot of Extinction Rebellion. Well, it's not really. It's the same people, okay, getting in the protests with the same names. I mean, look at these two. Just for example, here we see Pippa from Insulate Britain the other day. Oh, but here's Pippa from Extinction Rebellion in 2019. One and the same. Here is Reverend Sue Parfitt from Insulate Britain. Oh, and here she is again with Extinction Rebellion, again from a couple of years ago on their website. And I'm sure all the other ones were probably at the protests with Extinction Rebellion as well, as is the guy who appeared on GMB this morning. So let's stop calling them Insulate Britain and just call them Extinction Rebellion, as that is what they are. And this name change is obviously a deliberate attempt at misleading the public. Again, this shows you how duplicit these organisations are. They create a new name to make it seem that it isn't Extinction Rebellion to people who are not paying too much attention. And it also helps to make it seem like there are now, there's another protest group to make believe the public that there is a lot of support for the Green Deal stuff, make it seem that it is popular, that there is a large amount of support for it, okay? When there isn't, really. And all of that is done in order to create an environment in the media to make it possible for governments to bring in policies, more extreme policies, which they will do in the future, that are going to restrict you from living your life in the future, all under the guise of climate change and the Green Deal. Right now, and it will tie in with the passports, the social credit system, the measuring of how much energy you use, and the penalties that will be inflicted on people if they don't obey the rules, which I've talked about extensively before. And then there's another psyop here at play. Look at this still from GMB this morning, where the bad actor walked off the show. Look at what it says under developing story at the bottom. Right to jail peaceful protesters? Okay, it's also working as a story to acclimatise people to the idea of putting peaceful protesters in prison. And also a psyop to garner anger towards those who disrupt daily life. So when the lockdowns come about in October, like we all know they will, and people get angry and rise up against it, there will be this mindset in place to counter that action due to this nonsense. It works on many levels. So yeah, it's just more bullshit. Another layer of the fake onion. You peel that layer away, there's another fake layer underneath that. You know, I'm not saying all of these people, these protesters in this Extinction Rebellion are actors. There may be a number of unknowing accomplices who believe they are on a crusade to save the world or something, who have been brainwashed by this cult. But this is all organised, like I said, to create an environment in the media, make it seem like there is a strong, passionate movement behind this to put the public off from complaining when restrictions are brought in. And so to make it possible for governments to bring in restrictions and policies that are going to take away basically you from living your life in the future, all under the guise of climate change and the Green Deal. And of course, this is featured in the mainstream media non-stop. But that is already a red flag, should tell you. I mean, this guy was on GMB last week as well. This gets loads and loads of publicity, and the police, they seem to stand around and let these people obstruct the traffic and do it for hours and take their time removing them. It's all staged. I mean, come on. Just like when they stand by and watch Extinction Rebellion protesters smash bank windows with a hammer. It's because it's all orchestrated. And people think this is real. Do you really? If real people did this, went out and protested and tried to block a motorway, they would be moved in minutes, yeah? The police wouldn't be talking to them and asking them to leave. It's all staged, and the public are being played once again. Like I've said before, near on everything that appears now in the mainstream media is staged. It's orchestrated. The debates you see are controlled. What is and what isn't said. It's all scripted. Nothing is really left to chance or to happen by accident. If accidents occur, the things that happen by chance are ignored unless, of course, they fit the narrative or are twisted to fit into the narrative. This isn't news, this isn't television, this is mind control central. This is akin to watching a Disney movie and believing it's real. So many events are now organised in order to fulfill a role in the narrative with which the mainstream media is attempting to indoctrinate the public with. Okay? That's my opinion anyhow. And they go to these extraordinary lengths because they can't get what they want if they told you straight up what they wanted to do. Because the public would say no, they would unite against it. And the people have the power when they are united, as I've said before. And they know this. And that's why that's why they engage in all of this smoke and mirrors and this pantomime. So if you can understand that, you know that united, we have the power to turn it around and to make them back off, at least. As always, thanks for listening. Come and subscribe to the tribe at hugotalks.com, a place for like-minded souls who don't follow the fake stream media.